Hi, my name's Phil, and this is True Faith Mobile. So I wanted to cap off my series of videos on tolerance with a discussion about judgment. We live in an incredibly anti-judgment culture, and you hear people talk about judgment all the time. Why are you judging me? Why are you so judgmental? You Christians are bigots because you're so judgmental. This is a massive, massive problem, and it needs to be discussed and, I think, understood. First of all, everyone is judgmental. Just like everyone's intolerant to some degree or another, everyone's judgmental. And it needs to be understood that not all judgment is necessarily bad judgment, for one. Secondly, we need to take into consideration something about judgment from an objective perspective. As a Christian, even though I might hold a set of views, I hold those views which I did not create. Those do not originate from me. So when I hold a particular moral position, it's almost exclusively not my position. It's an objective position from the Bible. So the judgment, in terms of morality at least, and well, most behavior anyhow, comes from God, and it's already objective. It's not me subjectively judging someone because I happen to dislike them or anything like that. It's biblical judgment. The judgment's already made. Now that doesn't mean I have the right to throw that around as some do. What it does mean, though, is that I need to be sure to make that clear when I say something. And I need to make it clear that my goal is not to offend anyone. My goal is not to demean or break anyone down. It's to point out an error in morality that I think someone has. Now, what goes with that is the understanding that we're also not supposed to judge hypocritically. The Bible doesn't say don't judge. It says don't judge hypocritically. It says, judge not lest you be judged, for in the way that you judge, so shall you be judged. That's not a condemnation against judgment on the whole. I think it's a condemnation against the idea of hypocritical judgment. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to judge someone for doing something that I do, and nor should you. So that's that for that one. Just remember, intolerance is rooted in judgment or anti-judgment in terms of how our culture sees it. And we need to make sure that it's understood that judgment isn't necessarily negative, and it isn't necessarily always personal. In terms of morality, from a Christian perspective, we're already judged. I'm just, passing on the message and hoping that we all can be saved in the end. I hope that's helpful, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. God bless. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.